Good day Forex trader. Euro USD Forex signal, bulls in control ahead of US NFP data. Bullish view. Buy the Euro USD pair and set a take profit at 1.1235. Add a stop loss at 1.1100. Timeline, 1 to 2 days. Bearish view. Set a sell stop at 1.1150 and a take profit at 1.1100. Add a stop loss at 1.1230. The Euro USD made a brief bullish breakout even as Europe faced one of its biggest energy challenges ever. The pair rose to a high of 1.1170, which was the highest point since March 1. Europe energy crisis. Many EU member states like Germany rely on Russia for most of their energy. As a result, the bloc's economy has been severely hit by the ongoing crisis as the cost of both oil and gas has risen. The situation has been worsened by the recent announcement by Russia that it will only accept energy sales using the ruble. In a meeting this week, EU members rejected that measure, meaning that the region could be cut off from Russian energy in the coming days. EU member states have already started preparing for the worst-case scenario. For example, Germany and Austria announced new measures that could lead to gas rationing. Germany established a committee that will analyze supply and then make necessary adjustments. Austria, which imports 80% of its total gas from Russia, said that it would implement the first stage of its three-stage emergency contingency plan. Therefore, analysts expect that gas prices will keep rising in the coming weeks. In a statement on Wednesday, Christine Lagarde said that she sees living costs spiral as the Ukraine war continues. She also insisted that inflation will stop rising. Still, most analysts believe that the chances for stagflation are still limited. The next major Euro-USD catalyst will be the upcoming US non-farm payrolls data that comes on Friday. Economists expect these numbers to reveal that the economy added more than 400,000 jobs in March as the economy continued its recovery process. They also see the unemployment rate dropping to 3.7%. These numbers will be unlikely to change the sentiment by the Federal Reserve. Euro-USD forecast. The Euro-USD pair has been in a strong bullish trend in the past few days. On the 4H chart, the pair is trading at the upper side of the ascending channel shown in blue. It has also moved above the 50% Fibonacci retracement and the 50-period moving average, signaling that bulls are in control. The MACD has moved slightly above the neutral line. Therefore, the pair will likely keep rising ahead of the upcoming US NFP data. The next key target will be at the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level at 1.1232. Gbp Usd Forex signal, stuck in a tight range ahead of UK GDP. The pair will likely remain in this tight range until the US publishes the latest jobs numbers on Friday. Bullish view. Set a buy stop at 1.3165 and a take profit at 1.3225. Add a stop loss at 1.3100. Timeline, 1 day. Bearish view. Set a buy stop at 1.3130 and a take profit at 1.3060. Add a stop loss at 1.3200. The Gbp Usd price moved sideways after the relatively strong American jobs data and the impact of the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. It is trading at 1.3144, which is slightly above its lowest level this week. UK GDP data. The Office of National Statistics, ONS, will publish the latest GDP numbers from the UK. Based on the initial two estimates, analysts expect that the UK economy had a strong Q4 even as the Boris Johnson administration implemented new lockdowns because of the Omicron variant. Analysts expect the numbers to reveal that the headline GDP expanded by 1% on a QoQ basis. This translated to an annual growth of 6.5%. Most of this growth will be because of the strong consumer spending because of Christmas shopping. The other key data to watch will be the house price index estimate by Nationwide Society. Economists expect the data to reveal that home prices held steady in March as supply continued being limited. Precisely, they expect these numbers to reveal that the HPI increased by 0.8% on a MOM basis and by 13.5% on a YoY basis. Still, the biggest concern about the UK economy is the energy sector, considering that the UK buys a lot of oil and natural gas from Russia. In a statement on Tuesday, Andrew Bailey warned of the unprecedented shock that the UK will go through if Russia cuts off oil to Western countries. The Gbp Usd will also react to the latest economic data from the United States. The Bureau of Labor Statistics is expected to publish weaker initial jobless claims numbers. Initial claims are expected to have risen from 187,000 to 197,000. These numbers will come a day ahead of the official NFP data. On Wednesday, data by ADP revealed that the country's private sector added over 455,000 jobs. Gbp Usd forecast. The Gbp Usd is in a consolidation mode ahead of the latest UK GDP and US NFP data. It is trading at 1.3154, where it has been consolidating at in the past few days. This is evidenced by the fact that the average true range, ATR, has dropped to the lowest level in months. The Bollinger Bandwidth has also declined while the price is hovering at the 50-day moving averages. The MACD is pointing upwards. Therefore, the pair will likely remain in this tight range until the US publishes the latest jobs numbers on Friday. Aud USD Forex signal, bulls seem to be tiring. The Aud USD pair has been in a strong bullish trend in the past few days. Bearish view. Sell the Aud USD pair and set a take profit at 0.7400. Add a stop loss at 0.7600. Timeline, 1 to 2 days. Bullish view. Set a buy stop at 0.7540 and a take profit at 0.7600. Add a stop loss at 0.7480. The Aud USD pair continued its consolidation phase as investors reflected on the latest Australian budget and the upcoming RBA meeting. It is trading at 0.7515, where it has been in the past few days. Australia budget. Scott Morrison's government delivered a stimulative budget this week as it seeks to grow the economy while maintaining fiscal discipline. The budget had some expansionary provisions. For example, the government slashed the tax on fuel that it charges per litre by half. The goal is that this will reduce the overall cost of living, considering that oil prices have surged recently. Further, the government will provide low and middle earning Australians a stimulus check worth $4.20. Some people will receive more money than that in a project that is estimated to cost over $4.1 billion. Pensioners will also be paid about $250 in a one-off payment. The implication of these measures on inflation will be mixed. While the fuel tax relief will help to lower the cost of living, stimulus checks could push prices of other items higher. This explains why the US is seeing a higher inflation than other countries. Therefore, the Aud USD is in a tight range as investors look forward to the upcoming monetary policy meeting by the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA. While the bank is expected to leave interest rates unchanged, there is a likelihood that it will tweak its language to signal an earlier hike. In its last meeting, the bank reiterated that it will maintain an expansionary policy until it sees signs of higher inflation. The Aud USD pair will also react to the upcoming US non-farm payrolls, NFP, data. Analysts expect these numbers to show that the country's workforce continued to grow in March this year. The unemployment rate is expected to drop slightly. Aud USD forecast. The Aud USD pair has been in a strong bullish trend in the past few days. A closer look at the 4-hour chart shows that this bullish momentum is slowing. The pair is slightly above the 25-day moving average and it seems like it has formed a small double top pattern. It has also moved above the 25-day moving average while the MACD is forming a bearish divergence pattern. Therefore, the pair will likely retreat in the coming days ahead of the upcoming RBA meeting. The next key support to watch will be at 0.7400.